I'm going to show you how to program two turrets or how to use gang tooling. We'll work in the X positive and the X negative. Traditionally, you only have to draw half your part in turning, and you would do that in the X positive. Well, because we're cutting both sides of the part, we have to draw the entire part. I'm going to give you a quick example, and we'll skim the OD. Then on the back side, we're going to take a deeper cut. Now I'm going to make my active curve the curve I intend to use. Then create my profile work step for turret 1. We have an index of a positive 5 inches. Our turret is the primary. You can see in the graphics, the X positive you're using the primary, X negative we're using the secondary. Now for an M3 or an MO3, the constant surface feed will be positive. An MO4 or an M4 would be a negative value. If your post needs to be reversed, we can do that for you as well. Same thing holds true if you turn the constant surface feed off and you're going to apply an RPM. Now for my insert display, I'm going to adjust the depth so my insert is 3/4 of an inch. Now we'll make another profile for turret 2 or gang tooling on the negative side. And I'm going to make an X index of -5 inches so my tools will be closer to the index. This would be a secondary turret. Now because my curve was created from the face of the part going to the spindle, I want my tool to be on the left side. And we want an M4, so my constant surface feed value is going to be negative. Now because I didn't make the curve I intend to use my active curve prior to making the work step, I'm just going to use the path button here and use the bottom curve for my path. Now let's take a look at our G code. Here we have tool 1 with an M3, and our X values are all positive. Then we go to an index of -5. We're using tool 2, an M4 for the spindle direction, but we're still working in X positive coordinates. So we have to go to our post processor and make the adjustment. So under CNC info, you'll see turrets. And for our secondary turret, we need the X sign reversed. Now I'm also going to point out that if you're going to use two turrets or gang tooling on the X negative side, you need to adjust your turret change as well. So there should be information here. If it's blank, then you need your post processor developed, so you would submit that to CAD-CAM. Let's take a look at our G code again. And for tool 2, you can see we're working on an X negative coordinate system.